Hi guys, this is Svein on the SRS channel back again, and today we're gonna have a look at two 1/6 scale female head sculpts by I8 Toys, and yeah, it's the model H002 we're gonna look at. And we're gonna look at both version D and E. And it's basically the same head sculpt, but version D is this one. It's a redhead with the hair tied up in a bun. And it's the version E, and that's this one that has braided hair. And yeah, I've already opened both of these, and let's have a look at this one first. And inside the box you find this instruction booklet, how to move the eyes, how to assemble the head, and yeah. This particular version also have a movable tongue, which I'll come back to. But yeah, that's that. And it comes packed in foam. That's good. And here is the bag the head was in, and here is the bag where some pieces were in, and you get the bag with some candy stuff that you're not supposed to eat. Now, I've already taken this head out of the box, which is this one right here. And here is the other one. Same booklet, packed in foam. And this is how the head sculpt comes packed. In a bag just like this. Same candy bag, and you get two tongue pieces, one long and one shorter, and you get a small rod to move the eyes with. And here we are back again, and yeah, as I said, here is the version D, and here's the version E, and it is basically the very same head sculpt. As you can see, let's take a good look at this one first. I already have the long tongue installed in this particular head. And yeah, that's the E version, or I mean the D version, and here is the E version. It's the, as you can see, it's the same head sculpt, just a different hairstyle. And both of these head sculpts come with long and a short tongue, and this piece to adjust the eyes with, but it's very tiny, so I took the one from the D head and I put a wooden stick on it because this makes it a lot easier to adjust. So I just took a stick and I glued it on, and now it's longer and easier to deal with. And as I said, you get a short and a long tongue. Here's the long one, looks a bit glossy. Got a metal ball under it. The magnet is in the head. But these tongues seems to have gotten magnetized somehow, so they will attach to each other. But yeah, here's the shorter one. I do, however, have a small problem with the long and the short tongue. The short tongue you obviously wouldn't see in the head sculpt, but I have this long tongue installed in this sculpt, and you can barely see it sticking out of the mouth. And the way it's attached is there's 3 pieces, so it's attached by magnets, as you can see. And there is this neck adapter piece that goes onto the figure, and it makes it really easy to swap head sculpts or take the head sculpt on and off. You just remove the hair and you lift off the head sculpt, and yeah, that's the magnet. And here you have the face. And there's the tongue. It's a pain in the butt to get the tongue in and out, but So you kind of need a tool to get it out. It's actually kind of difficult to remove it. As you can see. So let me get a tool and I'll be right back. Yeah, so I got it out. Had to use tweezers, but yeah. There's the inside of the head. And you're supposed to use this thing to stick in there. It's quite difficult, so I rather just use the one I put on a stick. And that allows you to move the eyes. It's a lot easier. And yeah. And you can take the tongue, and it's even hard to get in there, so you just kind of have to drop it in there. The best you can. And that's the short tongue. And as I said, you can barely see it in there. There's the short one, like so. I tend to use the longer tongue, since it's obviously a head sculpt meant to show the tongue. And I dropped it. And it's difficult to get the tongues in and out of that head sculpt. There's really nothing to grip at here, so you just have to do your best to get it in there. But once it finds its spot and the magnet inside the head grabs it, it slides in there really easy. And there is the longer tongue in there, but as I said, you can barely see the tongue in there, so it's practically useless having a long and a short one. And then you just carefully place the head back on. You take the neck piece and there it's attached to the head again. And I prefer the head sculpts with movable eyes because it gives more options. But yeah, that's that. And that was my review on the i8 Toys H002 head sculpts, Model D and Model E. And yeah, you get the two tongue pieces for both the head sculpts, as well as this tool to move the eyes, which is way too short. You saw me having problems putting the tongue in and out of the head sculpts there, and this one is too tiny, you can't really work it. So I highly recommend putting a stick on it. It makes it a lot longer, and it's way easier to move the eyes and you have far better control. But yeah, overall it's a beautiful head sculpt. You get various hairstyles for the same head sculpt. As you can see here, there are several models down here. Model A is the same as Model D, but it's darker hair. I think it's probably brown from the pictures I've seen. Here's one with the hair loose, and here's one with two pigtails, and one with a ponytail braid, and you have the one with the bun tied up there. There is the barcode and stuff. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. I know for some people it's hard to find female head sculpts out there. These are real good. They cost a little bit more than the plain head sculpt that you can get for like $40 or something. But I always preferred movable eyes. The movable tongue is probably not a deal breaker for me, but I usually hunt for the ones with the movable eyes. So yeah, there's that. I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And as always, go nuts in the comments, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Bye bye.